Runners are going here.
So you count here. Good job. Christina, you're in. Okay. 14's coming out, 28's going in. Positional change.
14, yeah, 28, and yeah.
Positional change. 4's going to 5. 5's going to 3.
Oh, give me their numbers. 4 is going to 5. No. 5, who was it 5?
Chong.
Chong is going where?
To 3. And 3 is going to 4, which is 4.
Okay, we're back. Something not playing nicely, they just have to do a complete shutdown and restart. We've been trying to wear YouTube out over the last few days.
I got scared of doing changes.
So we'll look over at our manager for the Bears and just get a quick update. We should be in the top of third.
And it's 3-0 to Otahuhu.
And Otahuhu are still leading this one up by 3-0.
Let's make sure we work on the on deck and make sure we get what we need.
So Bears yet to light the up on deck is number 27, Sam Smith. Doing the short.
Yes, safe! Oh. Running! Okay, Sam's got it.
And as close as it wasn't quite enough.
I'd move up in the box.
So that'll bring up number 10, Kiara Taimai.
And they're like no, we're considering it.
Trying to drop down inside. So 2-1 the count on Taimai. Driven down third, but go foul. You can almost feel the heat sucking the energy out. And out into third territory by Taimai for a safe single and giving the Bears a runner on deck.
Bring you home, Ashley. Big hit, Ashley.
That'll bring up into the box. DP for the team. Number 21, Ashley Johnson.
Well, they're all cut of their perch. Go, go.
So Johnson will go safe at 1. They'll take the lead runner, so they'll get Kaimo at 2 on a force.
Bring it home, Evie.
Says it's recording.
Oh, yeah. Come on, come on. Wow. He's going like this. Go, Michaela. That's the girl. Well done. Good out. She's a lucky player, that one. She an import?
Still going, it's just delayed. I've got it on bad Wi-Fi, so it's about a 60-second delay on.
Pick some off.
What's it doing? I've had it drop out just as soon as shit in the bowl. Switched it to a bad Wi-Fi. Is it running?
Is that the match ball? Yeah.
Let's go.
So I'll keep persevering. Bottom of 3.
I was just saying bottom of the third. Starring Brooklyn.
Okay, so just getting a bit of feedback. We obviously are getting some serious interference. You are struggling to watch it live. We do apologise. We'll persevere with it because it will clear up, and if it does drive you insane by the time the game does finish and it does its final upload, it will actually come through nice and clearly after that. So we'll persevere. In the box, number 8, Marcia Nanwu. So pass ball, but no runners on, so no damage. Down the centre, strike called. Just fishing at it, pushing it, so it'll foul off down one. So stacked up now, 3 and 2 to count. And up high for the fourth, so Marcy will head on down to 1 for a freebie, and that will bring up number 4, Edna Hickey. Just going for the foul, but it'll flick back up, ricochet off the net. Sorry, going for the bunt, which caused the foul to flick back up off the net. We'll get it right in a second. Okay, next up, number 21, Kylie O'Brien hits straight back to the pitcher. And they'll throw through to Lupton at 1. Third out for Otahuhu. So a quick 3 up, 3 down then for Otahuhu. So we might have got, we've just relocated to a totally different area to see if we can get this transmission link better. We're showing green lights at the moment, so not a lot happened. It's been a fairly slow game so far. We're in the bottom of the fourth here. No change pretty much since the first inning. A few changes having been made. Bears are going to need to start lighting the bats up shortly if they're going to want to start pulling themselves back into this game. We'll be back anyway, heading into the top of the fifth with the Bears to bat. See you in a second. Okay, let's see how we go now. So, top of 5 here at Sturges on a Monday night. Reserve grade softball. Waitakere versus Otahuhu. As we said earlier, we have the Otahuhu Prem coach behind the plate tonight, Jamie Brea. Officiating, head coach Dion Nukunuku for the Bears and head coach Ian Abraham for Otahuhu, keeping a very watchful eye on the proceedings. Nevertheless, Otahuhu currently sitting 3-0 up, and in the box 27, Sam Smith. First one down, swung on and fouled back. Now that we've got the transmission sorted, we'll slowly get the rest of the bits of paperwork up to speed. So, top of 5 on the scoreboard. Down the centre, strike called. And down the centre for a called third. Smith are not happy about it, but you're not going to change Brea's mind on that one. And that'll bring up number 10, Kiara Taimai. On that inside edge, called strike. 1-1 the count on Taimai. Down the centre for a called second. Tried to float the change up in. It's not quite as effective as she wanted it to be. So that'll move it through to 2-2. Good hold, not chasing the rise there. Stacks are up now, 3-2 the count. And hit well, but straight down to the waiting glove of Alison Moe at first for the second out for the Bears. And that'll bring up the DP. Actually, might. Sorry, apologies. They have done a change on me that I didn't pick up, so it's not Alison Moe at 1. It is actually Courtney Ulmer at 1. Enough said. Driven hard to her. She did the job. So in the box for the Bears, number 21, Ashley Johnson. It's catching that inside edge, called strike. Again, trying the change up, just a wee bit high. Just a choked up handle on there from Johnson. Wee bit of a late swing, a little foul off down 1. And again with the rise ball, good hold. And down on the dirt for the 4th, so Johnson will head on down to 1. And that'll bring into the box number 43, Evie Craig. Just on the outside edge for a called strike against Craig. Got a wee piece, not a strong hit. Little foul down 3. And down the centre for a called third. And the third out for the Bears. So still no score change. Otahuhu still leading 3-0. We'll be back going into the bottom of the 5th. Okay, welcome back to Sturges. So in the box, a pinch hitter for Otahuhu. And I'm going to give you a different voice to pronounce the name. There you go. Punched high, but straight into the waiting glove of Timu at short for the first out for Otahuhu. I was sitting there questioning myself while I was struggling to keep up with changes. So it turns out it's actually Alison Moe's birthday today. So what Otahuhu are doing is, I'm sure just to play with my head as much as the rest of the game, she gets to choose to play wherever she wants. So she's played 5 innings so far and has had 5 positional changes. So happy birthday, Alison. I hope you have an awesome day. Unfortunately, being a Bears supporter, we still hope Otahuhu lose tonight, but the Bears are going to need to light up the bats if they want that to start happening. So currently in the box, number 27, a Sapphire Female. Bears having made another change. So number 2, Hope Maka in on the mount pitch. So I'm thinking an attempted couple of change-ups there that didn't quite go to plan. Just dropping a wee bit short of the plate. Popped up, but that will foul out over 1. So 2 and 2. Female reset. Here we go. Sorry, 3 and 2, and that'll be the fourth. So Fina will head on down to 1 on a freebie, and that will bring up number 8, Amasia Nanwu. First one down, called strike. Nanwu going after it. It's a huge swing, but straight through. So Marker's got 2 on her here. Punch down. They'll get the runner. They'll take the lead, so they'll take Finau going to 2. And Nanwu will settle in safe at 1. That'll bring up number 4, Edna Hickey. Before they do that, though, they'll bring Sapphire Finau in to run. It'll be the 2-down catcher rule, so Nanwu will head back in and kit up. Ball high. So Marker being introduced. Plays 17s, so they're just giving her a taste of reserves. Doing well holding her own here. So Tamo trying to pick Fina out 1. Just a wee bit low. And down the centre on Hickey for a called. And down in the dirt again for a 4th. So Hickey will head on down. That'll give runners on 1 and 2. That'll bring up the big power hitter, number 22, Taylor Chongni. Nice pitch from Marker straight down the centre. Just a wee bit high, but leaving it up 1 and 1. Driven hard out into a 3rd. So a Chong will go safe at 1. That'll move them all round the base. So stacked up now for Otahuhu. And that will bring in number 20, Courtney Ulmer. Biggs just needed the 1 out here. Ulmer just clipping, fouling back. going after it again, just ever so slightly skimming off that bat. So 0-2. Just on the inside. Moves it through to 1-2. Punch down, but that'll go foul. Ball high, evened up now. 2-2. Again, punch down, that'll go foul down 3. Quite a funny feeling tonight. It's incredibly warm. I don't know if whether energy levels are being zapped a bit, but not a lot of talking from either team. Definitely missing a bit of spark. It's almost a bit of additional effort needed to just fire this one up. So pass ball, that'll be stacked up now, 3-2. But getting into the latter stages of this game, if the Bears don't fire this one up shortly, they're going to be caught lacking. And a ball high with stacked up bases. That will bring Finau home on the walk, moving them to a full 0 lead in this one. So just looks like another couple of positional changes. We'll get those sorted and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, here we go. So number 14, April Trigo in the box for Otahuhu. Still bags loaded here. Punch down, that'll go straight to cross at 2 with a flick to Timu for the force and the third out. We'll be back going into the top of the 6th. We'll see you in a sec. Okay, welcome back. Top of the 6th here out at Otahuhu. In the box for the Bears, number 5, Michaela Cross. So dropped the button down, had to skip over the top of it, so she didn't collect it. But dead ball called, she'll come back and reset. Just on the outside, they're leaving it up, 1-1. Just on the outside again. 2-1. High that time, moves it through to 3-1. I think Otahuhu having made another change, so now 22 Taylor Chong Nian on the hill. So Sapphire Females will move to 2-3. And hitting the front of the plate for the 4th, so Cross will head on down to first on a freebie. Looks like Alison Moe's done another positional change. She's, I think, floating somewhere in the outfield at the moment. I think they're trying to cycle her through all the positions tonight. So she's out in left field. So in the box, number 25, Brooklyn Timu. Big swing by Timu, but just skimming off the bottom of the bat. Just dropped into the zone there by Chong. Bit of a floater, but nevertheless, it was where it needed to be. Strike called. Down in the dirt, Cross will steal 2. Popped down by Timu. They'll get her at 1 and then they'll come back and try and capture Cross at 3. But Cross will go safe. And that'll bring up into the box, number 13, Buquin. So just the one out for the Bears. Runner in striking distance. Popped up by Quinn. Well, that'll drop deep into right field. Cross will tag up, but she will come in comfortably. And the Bears will get onto the board, with Otahuhu still leading 4-1. So that'll bring up number 11, Courtney Walker. Down the centre from Chong. Evens it up now, 1-1. Just on the outside. Moose Courtney we're through to 3-1.
Punched down by Walker. 2 will pick it up, and they will get the throw to throw to first to take the third out and in the top of the 6th. That will be the game. No need for Otahuhu to bat this one out, so they'll take this one 4-1. To those that have tuned in and persevered, thank you for doing so. Had a few technical problems there earlier, but seemed to got it all sorted in the end. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe.